Part 1, the foundation of real confidence. Confidence in 2026 is broken, not because men lack motivation, not because they lack information, but because they are building confidence on things that collapse: likes, validation, attention, approval. Today, you can look confident online and feel empty in real life. You can post bold opinions, flex achievements, speak loudly, yet still feel small when you're alone at night. That's the crisis of confidence in 2026. Confidence has been turned into a performance, something to display, something to prove. But real confidence has never been loud. It has always been quiet. It doesn't beg for confirmation. It doesn't react emotionally. It doesn't chase. It stands. Here's the uncomfortable truth most men won't hear. If your confidence depends on how people treat you, you don't have confidence. You have permission. And permission can be taken away. In 2026, the world will test you harder than before. Economic pressure, social comparison, constant exposure to better, richer, louder men. If your confidence is external, you will collapse internally. But if it is built correctly, you become immovable. That's what Stoicism always understood. Confidence is not something you feel. It's something you earn through action, through discipline, through quiet self-respect. In this video, I'm going to show you how real confidence is built in 2026. Not motivational hype, not fake alpha behavior, but grounded, masculine, unshakable confidence. And before we go any further, subscribe to this channel, because this is not entertainment. This is preparation for the man you will be forced to become. Step 1, stop seeking confidence. Build self-trust. Confidence does not come from believing in yourself. That's a lie modern culture keeps repeating. Confidence comes from keeping promises to yourself. Every broken promise weakens your spine. Every kept promise strengthens it. The problem in 2026, men say, I'll wake up early, I'll go to the gym, I'll stop procrastinating, I'll speak up next time. And then they don't. Each time you betray yourself, something subtle happens. You stop trusting your own word. And when you don't trust yourself, how can you stand confidently in front of others? Story: the quiet shift. A man I worked with lacked confidence at work. He avoided meetings, let others speak over him. Not because he lacked intelligence, he was sharp, but because he didn't trust himself. We didn't work on affirmations. We worked on one promise: wake up at 6 a.m. every day, no excuses. At first, it felt pointless, but after 30 days, something changed. He started speaking differently, standing differently, looking people in the eye. Why? Because for the first time in years, his word meant something to himself. That is the beginning of confidence, not charisma, not posture, self-trust. Action in 2026 starts small, one promise, non-negotiable, daily. Confidence grows from reliability, not ego. Step 2, remove the need to be liked. Nothing kills confidence faster than the need for approval. In 2026, approval is everywhere. Comments, messages, reactions. But the more you chase it, the weaker you become. Stoics understood this clearly. If your emotional state depends on others, you are not free. Story: the man who changed the room. There was a man who walked into a room quietly, no jokes, no bragging, no performance. Yet people listened when he spoke. Why? He didn't need anything from them. Not validation, not agreement. That energy is rare, and rarity commands respect. Modern truth: confident men are not liked by everyone. They are respected by themselves. In 2026, if you try to be liked, you soften your opinions, you avoid boundaries, you tolerate disrespect, and each time you do, your confidence leaks out silently. Action: practice being misunderstood. Say no. Hold your ground calmly. Confidence grows when you choose self-respect over applause. Step 3, build a body that supports your mind. Confidence is not purely mental, It is biological. A weak body creates a hesitant mind. A disciplined body creates certainty. This is not vanity. This is nature. Story, the turning point. A man who avoided confrontation, avoided leadership, avoided risk. He didn't change his mindset. He changed his routine. Weights, cardio, sleep, consistency. 6 months later, he didn't try to be confident. He simply was. His body told his brain, I can handle pressure. And the brain listened. 2026 reality. The world is faster, harsher, more competitive. A strong body is no longer optional. It is a foundation. Action train, not to impress, but to stabilize your nervous system. Confidence follows strength. If this resonated with you, like the video. It tells the algorithm to show this to men who need it. Subscribe if you want calm, grounded, stoic guidance, not noise. And comment below, I'm building self-trust. Say it publicly. Stand by it privately. Part 2, confidence under pressure. Step 4, master your emotions or they will expose you. In 2026, confidence collapses fastest under emotional pressure. Anyone can feel confident when things are going well, when people agree with you, when life is smooth. But real confidence is revealed when you're criticized unfairly, you're ignored, you're challenged publicly, you're rejected without explanation. This is where most men fall apart. They react, they explain, they overtalk, they defend, not because they are weak, but because they are untrained. Stoicism teaches a brutal but freeing truth. You are not required to react. Story. The interview room. A man went into a job interview in 2026, highly qualified, prepared. The interviewer dismissed his experience casually, questioned his competence, pressed aggressively. Old version of him would have panicked, over-explained, tried to prove himself. Instead, he paused, breathed, answered briefly. When the pressure increased, he became calmer. The power shifted. Why? Because confidence is not shown by intensity. It's shown by emotional restraint. The interviewer felt it. The room felt it. He got the job. The hidden mechanism. When you react emotionally, you signal uncertainty. When you remain composed, you signal internal authority. Confidence in 2026 is not dominance. It is stability. Practice. Start delaying reactions. Pause before responding, especially when triggered. That pause is where confidence is born. Step 5. Learn to stand after rejection. Rejection will increase in 2026. More competition, more options, more noise. If rejection destroys your confidence, you were never confident, only hopeful. Stoics didn't avoid rejection. They expected it. Story. The silent walk home. A man approached a woman respectfully, calm, direct. She rejected him without warmth. No explanation. He felt the familiar sting, the urge to retreat, the old voice saying something is wrong with you. But instead of collapsing, he walked home upright. No self-attack, no bitterness, no emotional spiral. The next day, he trained, worked, improved. A week later, he noticed something different. Rejection no longer defined him. Why? Because he stopped tying his worth to outcomes outside his control. Stoic frame. Confidence does not mean success. It means self-respect regardless of outcome. In 2026, rejection will be frequent, but it only damages men who personalize it. Practice detach outcome from identity. You are responsible for effort, not results. Confidence grows when effort is clean, regardless of reward. Step 6. Speak less, say more. Men think confidence is about talking. In reality, the most confident men speak less. In 2026, everyone is loud, opinions everywhere, explanations nonstop. Silence now stands out. Story. The boardroom moment. In a meeting full of noise, one man spoke twice. Brief, clear, final. When disagreement arose, he didn't argue. He stated his position once, then stopped. The room adjusted to him. Why? Because he didn't seek control through words. He let certainty do the work. Modern lesson. Over-explaining is insecurity in disguise. Confident men trust their presence. They don't chase agreement. They don't fill silence. They allow others to reveal themselves. Practice, reduce words, increase clarity. Say what matters, then stop. Confidence echoes in restraint. Step 7. Build discipline that outlasts motivation. Motivation is unreliable, especially in 2026. Too much stimulation, too many distractions. Confidence cannot depend on how you feel. Stoics didn't wait for motivation, they acted from principle. Story, the unseen routine. A man woke up early every day, not because he felt inspired, but because it was decided. Training, work, reflection, no audience, no praise. Months passed. Externally, nothing flashy changed. Internally, everything did. When life challenged him, he didn't break, because discipline had already trained him to move without emotion. Truth. Confidence is quiet familiarity with discomfort. If you can do what must be done even when you don't feel like it, your confidence becomes permanent. Practice, create rituals, not goals. Rituals remove emotion from action, and confidence grows in consistency. Step 8. Accept that confidence feels boring. This is where most men fail. They expect confidence to feel exciting, powerful, invincible. It doesn't. Real confidence feels calm, neutral, grounded, no rush, no high. Story, the unexpected realization. A man finally became confident and was confused. No adrenaline, no euphoria, just steadiness. At first, he thought something was missing. Then he realized the chaos was gone. Confidence wasn't excitement, it was absence of fear. Stoic understanding. Peace is the highest form of confidence. In 2026, men addicted to stimulation will mistake calm for weakness. They are wrong. Practice. Stop chasing emotional highs. Aim for stability. That's where confidence lives. Part 3. Unbreakable confidence. Step 9. Build identity-level confidence. Most confidence advice fails because it targets behavior. Stand straighter, speak louder, act bold. But behavior collapses under pressure. Real confidence is not what you do. It is who you decide to be. Stoics understood identity deeply. They didn't ask, how do I look confident? They asked, what kind of man am I becoming? In 2026, identity is everything. The world will challenge your consistency, your values, your self-image. If your identity is unclear, confidence will fracture. Story, the man who stopped explaining himself. There was a man who used to justify everything. Why he said no, why he needed time, why he chose his path. Then one day he stopped. Not out of arrogance, out of clarity. He knew what he stood for. He knew what he tolerated. He knew what he refused. People noticed immediately. Not because he changed his tone, but because his decisions became final. Confidence is certainty about who you are, even when others don't understand it. Practice. Write this sentence and finish it honestly. I am the kind of man who, then live in alignment with it. Confidence emerges naturally from coherence. Step 10. Remove chaos from your life. Chaos erodes confidence silently. Disorganized finances, inconsistent sleep, messy relationships, unclear goals. You can't feel confident in a life you can't control. In 2026, chaos will be normalized. Constant notifications, endless demands, emotional noise. Confident men simplify. Story, the quiet cleanup. A man felt insecure constantly. He thought it was internal. It wasn't. His life was chaotic. Late nights, unclear priorities, unfinished tasks everywhere. He didn't change his mindset. He cleaned his environment, room, schedule, commitments. Within weeks, anxiety dropped. Confidence rose. Why? Because order creates psychological safety, and safety allows strength. Practice, remove one source of chaos per week. Confidence grows in clean spaces, internally and externally. Step 11. Stop trying to prove yourself. The need to prove is insecurity disguised as ambition. Proving drains energy. Confidence conserves it. In 2026, men will constantly compare income, status, attention. Confident men opt out. Story: the man who let others compete. There was a man surrounded by louder men, richer men, more aggressive men. He didn't compete, he didn't explain, he didn't flex. He focused on mastery. Over time, people stopped comparing him. They started consulting him. Why? Because confidence is not urgency, it is patience. Stoic principle: the lion does not announce itself. Practice: do not interrupt, do not rush, do not seek acknowledgement, let time introduce you. Step 12. Confidence in relationships. Nothing exposes insecurity faster than relationships. Fear of loss, fear of abandonment, fear of not being enough. In 2026, many men will lose themselves trying to be chosen. Confident men do the opposite. They choose themselves first. Story: the relationship shift. A man stopped overgiving, stopped over-texting, stopped performing. He didn't withdraw. He stabilized. He showed affection without attachment, interest without need. The dynamic changed immediately. Why? Because confidence in relationships is not dominance. It is emotional independence. Truth: when you don't fear loss, you stop acting desperate. And desperation is the enemy of confidence. Practice love without self-abandonment. Confidence is remaining whole, even when attached. Step 13. Accept that some people will never respect you. This is a hard truth. Not everyone will respect you, no matter how disciplined, how calm, how grounded, and that's fine. In 2026, trying to win everyone is self-destruction. Stoics accepted reality. They didn't argue with it. Story: the final boundary. A man stopped explaining himself to someone who consistently disrespected him. No confrontation, no drama, just distance. His confidence skyrocketed. Why? Because self-respect is not loud, it is decisive. Practice: withdraw from disrespect calmly. Confidence grows when you stop negotiating your worth. Step 14. Realize this final truth. Confidence is not something you gain. It is what remains when fear, chaos, and need are removed. In 2026, the world will try to shake you, trigger you, rush you. Let it. A confident man does not rush. He does not beg. He does not perform. He stands, he acts, he accepts. And that is why he is unshakable. If this series helped you, like this video so it reaches men who are struggling silently. Subscribe for more calm, Stoic guidance designed for the modern world. And comment below, I choose self-respect. Say it once, live it daily.